Hello, I am James Woodcock, a journalist for Tech Depot Blog UK that can be found at techdepotblog.co.uk. I am sitting next to a device that has little resemblance to a traditional all-in-one. However, the Lexmark Genesis S815 features your typical home and office requirements, including printing, scanning, copying and faxing features. What accounts for this fairly unusual upright stature though is the new technology incorporated called Flash Scan. But before we take a closer look, let's take a quick tour of the exterior. With this upright stature and black frontal design, the LCD screen becomes far more of a feature and becomes a little more natural to operate as a result. The surface overall is quite prone to the odd fingerprint, but like most things we endure for the impressive look. The LCD screen actually allows you to move away from the computer and control many of the operations from the Genesis itself. If you wish to make a copy of a letter that arrived that same morning, your first instinct will probably be to boot up your computer so you could access the many features this product provides. However, there is another way. The inbuilt LCD colour display allows the user to select by the touch of a finger the exact function they require. The touchscreen makes this also simple, and the menus further simplify the process. The results of your document labours appear at the bottom, with a tray that can be extended when in use. On the right hand side you will find a multi-card reader as well as a USB port. The USB port can be connected to compatible cameras to print directly or from memory sticks to save and load images. Around the back, the power port and USB connection to a computer can be found, as well as the paper storage, which can hold 100 sheets at once and features an adjustable lever to easily align your paper depending on its size. The main spectacle though is when you lower the front lid. Ordinarily, when using any scanner, the process of previewing and then waiting for your final scan can be a time-tormenting process, especially when this is repeated time and time again with multiple documents. You are usually required to wait while the clever parts inside slowly pass from one end of the page to the other. At the highest settings, this process would take far longer. So how can Lexmark speed up the scanning process? Rather than waiting for a mechanism referred to as a scan bar to pass from one end of the document to another, a 10 megapixel digital camera lens is used instead that captures the entire page within just a few seconds. You may even notice a red, green and blue flash as the camera achieves the magical results. Before connecting the Lexmark device to a computer, you are required to insert an installation disc. This is not just a CD with all of the drivers. This is in actual fact a thorough instructional guide that will show you the necessary steps to unpacking, inserting the ink cartridges and finally achieving a communication with your computer. The on-screen images and videos provide a very user-friendly experience, and this can be repeated on other computers you may have to easily achieve a straightforward installation. Wi-Fi allows you to link the Lexmark to your compatible wireless network via a router, supporting right up to the N standard and the older variants of B and G. Installing the provided software on other desktops, notebooks and indeed netbooks, informing the installation that you wish to connect by wireless solves a bunch of potential headaches. For one thing, you won't need a trail of wires and there's no need to switch the USB connection from one computer to another. The area of any all-in-one device that will receive the most attention is of course the printing capabilities. Printouts are sharp with text perfectly clear at various print resolutions. Photographs on suitable paper are also impressive. The speed is perfectly acceptable and the best part is still yet to come. For years, the one thing that has frustrated me about printers is the inability to print on both sides of a page. The only way around this was to manually feed the paper back into the printer and pray that you did this correctly for every single sheet. This is far from helpful. However, the Lexmark Genesis features double-sided printing. It is quite magical to watch as the sheet after printing on one side disappears again, back into the machine and back out again the right way around to print on the remaining side. This is not only good for saving your precious time, but of course the paper required also. You are effectively halving the amount of paper you need, especially when you need to print numerous pages. Owners of either the Apple iPhone, iPod Touch or iPad can, if they wish, download a free app or application from the Apple iTunes App Store named Lexprint, which allows you to print any of your stored or just captured photographs directly from your portable device. As long as the Lexmark Genesis is connected to your Wi-Fi network, you can inform the app to use this printing device. Select a photograph, and within moments you have a hard copy of the result. The Lexmark Genesis certainly wouldn't look out of place on a modern science fiction TV series, with its unique styling and features. With an impressive flash scan technology that literally just takes a few seconds to totally scan a whole page in colour, two-sided printing so you can achieve drastically reduced amounts of paper required, fax capabilities, built-in Wi-Fi, and even an app for owners of Apple portable devices. It's not the cheapest all-in-one available today, but it is the first to incorporate the flash scan feature and will stand in either your home or an office upright and extremely proud with its bold presence and dazzling LCD screen.